how do I get the data? So are you just going to send me the data in a CSV? Are you going to send it to me on a Word doc? How are you going to send me all this priceless gold standard first party data? How should they
Yes.
expect to get the data?
Well, that's a red flag if they're going to send it to you in a document like that. This kind of ties in with the next question, but how is this all going to work? There should be multiple ways for you to access this data, depending on how robust your team is or how comfortable your team is with tech, or what kind of products and platforms you're working with. So obviously, one of the easier ways to do it is to have an easy to export button. So when you're talking to your data vendor, make sure that you ask them, how are we going to do this? I want you to walk me through how this is going to work for my team to quickly get to this data and export it. So there might be an export button in the format of a CSV or an Excel. They might use a secure file sharing service, or they might use a data warehouse or a data clean room, which is what we have at Full Throttle. That kind of houses the data in a very secure place that the team can get to. It's gated, it's private. You need access to get into it. That makes it secure. If your team is maybe pretty tech savvy and you know exactly where you want to go and to pipe it into a different stack in your tech stack, there should be an API option. The API option is probably the best route, but not all companies are going to be ready to jump in on that. It does take a little bit of savviness, but the API would be the greatest and easiest way to funnel it directly where it's supposed to go. That way you're not leaving it up to a potential a hack or anything like that. Nobody's going to be able to get into it. But make sure you know exactly how to access the data before you sign on to anything, and then suddenly you can't get into any database, or it crashes, or it's not secure. That's definitely something that you're going to want to ask.